Hey, what's going on, guys? Mike, Fieldcraft Survival in the Heber City, Utah headquarters. Today we're talking about overlanding and what I think is the best vehicle ever made. Hey guys, so what I'm leaning on right now is the latest build that we're going to bring you from Fieldcraft Survival. This is the 2006 Toyota Landcruiser known as the LC100 Series or Landcruiser 100 Series. The Landcruiser 100 Series was made from 1998 to 2007 in America. All the way up until 2006, this only had 235 horsepower, which is better than the year before, but it came this year with a 40 horsepower jump and 4.7 liters of V8. I love this vehicle because I've utilized this same vehicle in different forms overseas. The LC100 was most often used by us in special operations in Africa, the Middle East, wherever we were. Now, this isn't a JDM spec Landcruiser. There's a lot of things that are different. The axle, the weight, especially the engine. The engine was completely different. We did a lot of turbo diesels overseas, and we didn't have naturally aspirated V8 engines. But this big horsepower increase over the FJ80, the generation before, made a lot of difference. Now, I look at this as like flying business class versus driving an economy in an FJ80. Like, we have 3 FJ80s at the company, super cool rigs, but not the most comfortable. The equivalent to this would be the LX470 made by Lexus. Same. So you can still find these. I think I found this one for under $20,000. And then with all the equipment and everything that we built all in at around 30. So you could have a super capable rig in what I think is the best overland rig ever made. Now, when I think about overlanding, it's not like a normal overlander would think, where they say, hey, what's the best setup that I could build? Maybe it's a rack consideration, a load capacity consideration. What I'm looking at is your ability to be able to bug out from a bad circumstance into a better one, and then the likelihood of you doing that. Meaning, if you have a bug out rig, let's say you take one of those big expeditions and you cage it and pull all this cool like zombie apocalypse crap on it, and it's just sitting in your driveway and you're not gonna take it to the grocery store, then it's less likely, because it's not a part of your everyday life, that you're gonna use that for a bug out, because very bad circumstances aren't convenient. They don't happen when you're at your home at the most opportune times that's convenient to you. They happen at the worst times that are often not the most convenient. So if you make this vehicle, like an overland vehicle, part of your lifestyle, then you're more likely to use it, and I like that. So anything that we talk about at Fieldcraft Survival, I kind of want you to think, man, this could be an everyday driver. I think it's cool to everyday drive vehicles that you take off-road anyway, besides having standalone rigs. There's a task and purpose for that. But most often, if you live preparedness as a lifestyle, you want this to be a part of your everyday routine, and this could be your daily driver. So why would I use this, or why do I think that the Landcruiser LC100 is the best option for you? Well, economy. Man, this thing for the money is the best value that I've ever seen in an overland vehicle. Yes, it does have independent suspension. It's not a solid front axle, which makes it less capable off-road, but does it? I mean, if you're not rock crawling and you're just going off-road like I do, then it really doesn't have a gross effect. But it also sets you up for comfort on the road. I like that idea of like driving in the mountains and being able to go through these windy turns like I'm driving a car, and then kick on the clicker and then go into off-road territory where I can get away from people. That's exactly how a bug out is going to work. Where maybe you're on a road and you're like, man, this jam-packed traffic because this storm has ripped down all the infrastructure. I have ground clearance, I have the right tires. Now I can get off the main road and seek that opportunity to bug out from that bad circumstance. So these things make it very useful. I also like that this particular model had adjustable ride height capability. In the system, which many people think are flawed, you were able to drop it down super low, which wasn't recommended for even driving. You would drive it in neutral, which is the position it's in now, or you could bring it all the way up to high, which I believe is a few inches, like 3.5 inches. So if you bring it up high, that gives you the ground clearance. It gives you the opportunity to clear the bottom of the vehicle away from the ground, and then the ability for the suspension to articulate, and that's really cool. But a lot of people didn't like it because the systems failed. If you find one of these models in good condition, then it's going to be intact, like on this one. So the question is, do I get rid of it and spend $3,000 to $5,000 swapping it out for a manual setup? No, I'm not going to do that. So this particular model, I didn't really do anything grossly modifying the vehicle. It's all stock, for the exception of the front rear bumper, the Yakima rack system on top. It's not even a rack system, the Yakima container on top. And then I went with the same size tire as stock. I just went to an all-terrain. I did lighten the wheels by using a set of beautiful, I think bronze go great on everything, but a set of bronze method wheels, which are lighter as an aluminum alloy. And I opted to do the ARB front and rear bumper. Now this vehicle only has 1,500 pounds of load carrying capacity. That includes the weight of the passengers, all the crap you put in it, on top of it, and even the bumper sets. So that is a consideration, right? You're not gaining a lot because you're not sitting on a 1-ton axle. It's just like any other average mid-size SUV, you're going to end up around 1,500 pounds. What I love about this rig is all the creature comforts. Yes, it's electronic. No, it's not EMP proof, but I'll accept that risk because I could drive this comfortably across country knowing I have the capability to take it off-road. So what my plans are for this vehicle is to show you how I build out the additional aspects, which are fine, minute little details that make a difference. Like I'm talking right now to goose gear, because goose gear would be a perfect setup for building out a drawer system for organizing my Bugout stuff, and also my refrigerator from Dometic. I'm going to kit out the back of it because I want the carrying capability of passengers. This actually carries 7 people. It has the 2 additional buckets in the very back. I don't need that, but I will kit it out and retain the seats because I want to be able to use it for family friend functions. So this, to me, in the overland build world, is the most functional, reliable, and affordable option. I just said I bought this for less than $20,000. It had over 100,000 miles on it, but I'm not scared of that because these engines go forever. There's cases of 3, 4, and even 500,000 miles on these 4.7 liter V8s. So I'm excited about the content on these build outs for this rig because it's most likely what you would be able to use with a family. All 2021 is about family preparedness, self-reliance, and self-sustainment. That's the future. This year we focused hard on those tactical skills because tactical skills are cool. But not only preparing yourself technically, which is tactical, but also the ability to make it a part of your lifestyle is what 2021 is all about. So I just wanted to give you some tips, just the tip, and get you excited about this Landcruiser 100 build out for the future. Not a lot of stuff to build out on this rig, but you're going to enjoy the content, and I hope you come along. Next time we talk about the interior, the mobility bags, the go bags, the setups that you need, survival med, the list goes on, and I'm super stoked. One, I'm stoked to be back on YouTube. I hope you subscribe, I hope you like, and I hope you tell your friends and family. This is free. We're offering this value to you because we believe in preparedness, and everybody should be involved in the lifestyle. Again, fieldcraftsurvival.com, fieldcraftsurvival.locals.com for more premier technical content. Until next time, stay alert, stay alive.